Welcome to Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Sean Anderson for Ponca City Public Schools, and this is our weekly chat with the coaches of Pohigh Athletics, and we have Coach Scott Harmon, head coach of the Ponca City Wildcat football team, and Friday was homecoming, and Coach Ardmore was in town. Certainly not the way you want your homecoming game to go. It was a tough game, but it was respectable, and there was a lot of highlights on both sides of the ball. Let's talk about our Wildcats. I mean, you had to see some things that you really like seeing.
Yeah, they got up on us early. Defensively, we played pretty well. I thought we gave up one touchdown more than we would have, and then I talked to Coach Nordy all week long, and we thought we'd have to score 21 or better to win the ball game, and we were right around in there. So, got to give them credit. They got some really talented athletes. That quarterback's probably going to be a Division I athlete, and he was pretty much the difference in the ball game.
Yeah, for sure. Well, the Wildcats getting ready now to travel to Sand Springs to take on the Sandites of Sand Springs. And tell us about Sand Springs. What do you expect to see?
Well, they're ranked. They're 3-0 right now and playing well. They've got a really good dual threat quarterback. He's probably not as fast as the kid from Ardmore, but he may throw the ball a little bit better. They're real big up front offensively, and they run to the ball well defensively. So we'll have our hands full again. Last week was a good challenge for us, kind of get us prepped for a really tough district that we're in. We've got probably three of the top four teams in the state in our district. So it's going to be a tough district schedule.
Yeah, looking back at Ardmore one more time and looking ahead to Sand Springs, team leaders that you're seeing really showing up in these games, but not only in the games, but showing up in practice and really helping lead the younger players.
Defensively, that's got to start off with Nate Collins. He does a good job in there in the interior and gets double and triple teams a lot. Devin Kills Crow and Elijah Phillips are playing really well for us at the linebacker spot, and then we've moved Gabe Brolin around a little bit. Devin Zimmershed is playing well for us, and then Grant Harmon had a good ball game for us at Ardmore too. So all those kids are doing well offensively. Taymor's got 6 touchdown passes as a sophomore quarterback. That's very impressive. He continues to get better weekly. Blake Bristow's running the ball extremely effectively, and up front, we're doing a good job of getting on people and kind of staying on people. And the other day, we had some wideouts make some plays. We had Aiden Krager and Lane Sholey kind of come up big against Ardmore, both making some big plays for us.
Very good. Well, as the Wildcats prepare this week for their trip to Sand Springs, that away game, I want to remind you, you can hear all of the action on 100.7 FM KPNC with the voice of the Wildcats, Jordan Woodruff, and that live video stream with broadcast audio at PoncaCityNow.com. And of course, that's every game for the Wildcats. Sand Springs, keys to the game, what are they?
We'll have to not turn the ball over. We'll be on the road. It's their homecoming. Coaches really don't like homecoming because there's so many distractions. So hopefully they'll be the team with the distraction this week, and we can kind of focus on just going and winning a road football game. That's going to be very important for our playoff survival chances because they're right in there with us, probably middle of the pack in our district. So it's a big ball game for us.
Yeah, boy, big ball game for the Wildcats in Sand Springs Friday. Looking forward to that. And your next chance to support the Wildcats at Solon Stadium is coming up on Friday, October 1st. And Coach, you gotta be pleased to see so many folks coming out for homecoming. You want that trend to continue because it really fuels the energy for your athletes, doesn't it?
We have a great atmosphere at home. The fans really love the new
Video board.
Yeah, the video board.
My
It's
goodness,
really
it's
nice.
great.
Yeah. Now the officials don't like it so much because, but because they show the reruns a little bit. But that's a great environment for all of the students, from everybody from our student section to our kids that are contributing on the field. So that's one of the things that we really enjoy about Friday nights in our district here is the atmosphere that we have on Friday night football.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. We want you to be at Solon Stadium. And remember, when you're at the stadium, they have new Wildcat fall clothing and gear. You got to get those, right? And support the quarterback club. And you can find some quarterback club members and get information on how you can support the quarterback club. And speaking of support, Coach, I know that the quarterback club does a lot of work, and there's a lot of folks behind the scenes and businesses that contribute and help with team meals and stuff like that. that kind of tremendous support. Boy, you've got one of the best quarterback clubs in the state.
You bet, and they work hard. They put a lot of volunteer time and effort into it. We just had our golf tournament about 3 weeks ago, and it was very successful. So very pleased with that group of volunteers and parents who go the extra mile to give our kids what they need to be successful.
Yeah, for sure. What does a typical week look like when you're getting ready for a team like Sand Springs, as far as practice schedule and stuff like that?
Busy night on Monday. We have JV tonight, so we'll kind of focus on JV and installing a little bit of stuff so we can have a really good work days Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Thursday is kind of what we call a polish up day, and then Fridays go play, and we just kind of that's our weekly schedule, and we try to stick with it as much as we can.
Very good. Head coach Scott Harmon, the Ponca City Wildcats, headed to Sand Springs this Friday, and then back at home Friday, October 1st against Choctaw. And looking forward to it. Again, listen to the game on KPNC Radio, 100.7 FM, and the live video stream with broadcast audio at punkcitynow.com/TV. You can even go back and watch replays previous games. Our thanks to Coach Harmon. Thank you for being here.
Appreciate it.
And for Ponca City Public Schools, I'm Sean Anderson. And remember, go Wildcats and hold that line. Until next time.